You didn't choose them by accident. That charming person who slowly became cruel, that partner who apologized with flowers, then wounded you again by Friday, that friend who drained you dry and called it love. You've told yourself it was bad luck, wrong timing, the wrong people over and over again. But what if I told you your brain was doing exactly what it was trained to do years before you ever met them? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to understand the invisible pattern controlling your relationships, and once you see it, you can finally break it. Toxic relationships don't happen randomly. They follow a blueprint, and that blueprint was written long before adulthood, often in childhood, in the earliest relationships you never got to choose. If love as a child came wrapped in tension, if affection had to be earned through good behavior, if calm felt boring and chaos felt like connection, your nervous system quietly filed that away as normal. Not healthy, just familiar. And familiar feels like home, even when home never was safe. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The brain isn't wired to seek happiness first, it's wired to seek what it recognizes. So when a calm, emotionally available person shows up, something strange happens. Instead of relief, you feel unease, suspicion, even boredom. Meanwhile, someone who mirrors old wounds, someone who unpredictable, someone who withholds affection just enough to keep you chasing it, that person feels magnetic. Not because they're better for you, because your body already knows this dance. It's rehearsed it before. There's a second thread woven into this pattern: self-worth. When someone believes deep down that love has to be earned, they stop asking, "Is this person good to me?" They start asking, "Am I good enough to keep them?" That single shift changes everything. It turns red flags into challenges. It turns disrespect into a test you're determined to pass. Toxic partners are experts at sensing this. They don't need to search hard for someone who doubts their own worth. That person often finds them first. This is why the pattern repeats, relationship after relationship, even with completely different people. New face, new name, same emotional rhythm. Because you're not choosing people, you're choosing a feeling. The tension, the unpredictability, the small crumbs of affection that keep you hooked, followed by the anxious wait for the next one. Psychologists call this a trauma bond, and it's one of the most powerful attachments a human being can form, stronger sometimes than healthy love, because it's built on survival instinct, not choice. But here's what matters most. A pattern learned can be a pattern unlearned. Awareness is the first crack in the cycle. The moment you recognize that peace doesn't have to feel wrong and chaos doesn't have to feel like passion, your brain starts rewriting its definition of love. It's uncomfortable at first. Calm will feel foreign. Stability might even feel like something's missing. That discomfort isn't a warning sign. It's the sound of an old pattern breaking. Breaking this cycle starts with one radical shift: choosing consistency over intensity. Notice how someone treats you when nothing's at stake, not during grand gestures, but in ordinary Tuesday conversations. Watch for people who stay steady, not people who swing between hot and cold. And most importantly, rebuild your relationship with yourself first, because the moment you stop needing someone else to prove your worth, toxic people lose their favorite entry point. You are not broken. You are not too much. You were simply taught the wrong definition of love, and definitions can be rewritten. If this video helped you see the pattern clearly, subscribe, because next week we're breaking down exactly how to rebuild trust in yourself after love has hurt you. You deserve peace that doesn't feel like a performance.